This storyline is broken into two parts. Season 4 episodes 16 and 17. It begins with Cory being suspicious of Sean and Topanga after Eric tells him he saw Sean kiss her. This sounds pretty bad, but the truth is Topanga went to Sean for comfort after learning her parents are moving to Pittsburgh. She wasn't ready to talk about this with Cory, so that's why she went to Sean. When Cory goes to Topanga for answers about what happened, Topanga tells him about her moving. Cory is devastated, but they convince themselves it's going to be okay because they're going to be together forever. They decide to stay together and try a long-distance relationship, saying they'll write to each other and visit often. Cory also gives Topanga his jean jacket. Sean tries giving comfort by saying she can't really be moving because things like this don't happen on TV. Cory reminds him this isn't TV. Later, when she's finally leaving, Topanga stops by Cory's house to say goodbye. Cory refuses to say bye as he doesn't want to believe this is actually happening. She gives Cory a hug and kiss, then leaves. Cory is left there heartbroken.
Sean, what's happening?
It's not over yet. The car's gonna turn around. Just wait. Just watch. Any second now. Just wait. Okay. What the hell kind of TV show is this?
In part 2, it's been 2 weeks now and Sean tries cheering Cory up by getting themselves double dates. Despite Sean's attempt, Cory is still heartbroken and his date actually is sympathetic towards his situation and tearfully embraces him. Later on, Cory even goes to sit in Topanga's empty room, but Eric goes to pick him up and take him home. Cory's parents try being there for him, but also explain that Cory and Topanga are too young to be enamored with each other. They even tell Cory to use this as an opportunity to meet new people. He refuses to cave in and give up. Cory then opens the back door to go outside, and to his surprise, he finds a rain-soaked Topanga standing there. She came back to Cory without telling her parents. They begin talking and admit the long distance has been difficult, but they also profess their love and loyalty to one another. Cory's parents then come in and say they have called Topanga's parents. Cory is frustrated because he thinks his parents are trying to keep them apart. Amy responds by saying she believes Cory and Topanga are too young and inexperienced to be making these decisions. Cory gives a speech by saying how he became best friends with Topanga, then became lovers. He explains how he realized she was the only girl for him. Topanga adds on that she actually thinks it's good how Cory is the only boy she's ever loved. The doorbell then rings and Alan goes to open the door. To everybody's surprise, it's Topanga's aunt. Cory is hopeful her aunt will side with them, but Topanga doubts it and says her aunt has never been married and doesn't know what love is. Once her aunt comes inside, Amy, to everyone's surprise, begins taking Cory and Topanga's side. Amy says it's wrong for Topanga's parents to take her away from the only home she's ever known. Amy even says she now sees what Cory sees in Topanga and believes there is no one better for him. Cory's parents begin speaking with Topanga's aunt, so the kids go outside. Feeney joins them and speaks with them. He says how he believes in the love Cory and Topanga have for one another. The adults then come outside and Topanga's aunt says she's spoken with her parents and they've agreed to let Topanga stay. The young couple celebrates since now they won't be ripped apart. I think everyone was rooting for Cory and Topanga, even if you understood where Cory's parents were coming from. It works out in the end as Topanga is allowed to stay in Philadelphia with her aunt. But like Sean said, these things don't happen in TV. For a second, it was looking a little dicey. I didn't think they were going to fully break up Cory and Topanga, but I thought they were going to run with the whole long-distance relationship thing for the rest of the season. This two-parter probably resonated with a lot of people who found love at a young age, but they had to move states or cities, and it ended up killing their relationship. I don't think it sets unrealistic standards because Topanga just stayed with her aunt. It's not like her parents got her an apartment and let her live alone just for Cory. I'm glad we don't just get lovey-dovey scenarios in Cory and Topanga's story throughout the show. They put them through real-life scenarios and show them struggling to find solutions. If this episode had a lesson, I'm guessing it's that if you found true love, then cherish it and never let it go. Cory and Topanga knew their story was one in a million. They weren't just going to let it end because everyone was telling them to.